Okay, so technically I haven't graduated yet, but after almost 2 decades of education, I finally had my last class on Friday. And now here I am with absolutely no intention of returning to education ever again. Now that's not saying that I won't learn things in my field. Obviously, you learn something new every day and do courses and things like that, but I will no longer be carrying the title of student. If you know me, you'll know that the 9-to-5 life is not for me. So I've set myself the challenge that over the next 6 months, I'm going to become a fully financially stable freelancer and, you know, living life the way that I want to live it and not in the traditional 9-to-5 sort of way. So I've already been freelancing in graphic design for a while now, but I'm going to be fully setting up my business, getting into social media management and doing so many things that I'm really passionate about and spending my time and putting my energy into doing that over the next 6 months every single day. And that is not to say that I won't take like an evening off, a morning off, I won't go on holidays. I'm going to be doing all those things, but every single day I just have to make sure that I spend at least a part of the day putting in really hard work to get working on my business and grow it and just become a full-time freelancer. So my 6-month challenge starts today, but over the weekend I wanted to prioritize self-care and getting myself ready, having a post-graduation glow up, just to get myself in the good mindset so that I am mentally, physically, and my surroundings around me are ready for the 6 months. First, we're gonna go back to past Aisling and see how she was doing before she did the glow up.
Hello and welcome to day 1 of post-grad glow up. This is my current situation. So first on the agenda is to get ready, and then we're gonna tackle my room first because I feel like that is the biggest job, and once I get that out of the way, then I'll be happy and ready to start anything else.
I promise. So as she said, first up we are going to be tackling my bedroom. There was just mess absolutely everywhere. Because I'm freelancing, I'm going to be spending a lot of my time right here at my desk on my computer. I needed to make sure that my room was in a good condition so that I could get my work done without being distracted by like any clutter or mess that was, you know, going on. So getting my external spaces was really important, so that is what I started with first.
Stereophonic sound for the home is recorded on 2 separate tracks, each one giving special emphasis to certain sections of the orchestra, as heard from those positions. Now, when played back simultaneously on 2 separate systems, the sounds are blended together to achieve a new dimension in sound impossible to obtain in a monaural recording.
Once I had my room completely clean, sparkling, then I moved from my physical space to my digital space, and I got that completely decluttered as well. If, like me, you work from your computer or you work from home, it is just as important to declutter your digital space as it is your physical space. There was a study done at Princeton University which showed that people perform poorly cognitively when there is, you know, disorganization in their field of view, aka your desktop screen. So if you're one of those people who have folders everywhere and files everywhere, you need to get that in order.
You know, I never knew that I could feel this way.
I cannot even describe how satisfying it was to delete every shred of college assignments and anything to do with college off of my desktop. Now obviously I did back everything up on a hard drive because obviously if I want to use things for my portfolio or things like that, but I literally deleted every shred of college off of my computer and it felt so amazing. Another digital space people usually forget about is emails, and I'm not talking about work ones because chances are you probably keep up to date with those ones, same with college. I'm talking about your personal ones. If you're like me, I subscribe to way too many things when I'm buying things or just like signing up to email things in general, and then I never ever open them and they're all just sitting there. So this is your sign to go and unsubscribe to things that you do not read, unsubscribe to websites that you do not shop on. Maybe it was like a one-time thing that you bought something from a website and now every 2 hours you're getting emails from them. That has happened to me with lots and lots of different shops, and I just let them all sit there. So I went through all my emails, I unsubscribed to people, I deleted emails, and I made folders and just tidied everything up. So when new emails come in, it's actually things I want to see, or offers I want to see, or shops I want to see, and I can organize them then into folders from there. And it's not just 1,000 unopened emails that I will never open. Once my computer was completely decluttered, then I got on to decluttering my phone. About 2 weeks ago, I happened to declutter a lot of my photos because I actually ran out of space, and I knew that I just had so many photos that I really didn't need on my phone. So I actually did that like 2 weeks before this. So if you're following along, be sure to obviously go through your photos, delete screenshots of things that you don't need, delete any duplicates, things like that. Then I wanted to organize my home screen and delete any apps that I no longer used, that I downloaded and never even used once. So that is what I got on to doing. My surroundings, physical and digital, are ready for my 6-month challenge that I've set for myself. It is time to start focusing on the internal and external of me. Kickstarting off my self-care night, the day before that I actually put on a layer of fresh fake tan because it takes like overnight to develop. For my self-care evening, I did a lovely face mask, I did an under eye mask, I did a lip mask, and I read in bed, and I didn't have any screens or any technology on after 10 o'clock, and I went to bed and had a nice early night.
I'm feeling high.
Something that's really been sitting in the Slack department lately is like my relationship with manifestation and gratitude and law of attraction and everything like that, which I absolutely love. As you can see, I have my vision board behind me, but I've really been slacking on it this past like month, maybe since the end of college, just because I've been literally so busy. All that stuff gives me such good energy and makes me so happy and just puts me like in a great mood starting off my day. So I decided on my self-care night that I would wait until the morning after it to get back in that routine of practicing my gratitude and writing down my goals and all that good thing that's make me feel just amazing. So I started that the morning after, and here's what that looked like. Once all that was done, it led me to the final part of my post-graduation glow up, which was planning. Obviously the 6-month no days off challenge has to come with some set in stone goals, because obviously then how is the universe gonna know what to give me in the next 6 months? I just started off by getting out my journal and writing down what goals I want to accomplish in the next 6 months, both personal and in business. When I was choosing my goals, I made sure to make them really specific, that way the universe knows exactly what I want to happen over the next 6 months, and it just makes it easier for the universe and better for me when I get them. Any of the goals that I had set to a certain date or general time range, I put them on my calendar as if they were something that was just going to be happening on that date, which is something that's really important with the law of attraction. And then once you have that kind of thing done, you just let it go. Obviously you don't have to put time restraints on some things, but some things are going to be happening on that day, and I was kind of putting the outcome of it, you know. here we are now, and I'm getting to work on building and creating my dream life and waking up every day and doing something that I love and that I find really fulfilling. And I'm really grateful to be spending the next 6 months working really hard and pushing myself to help the universe to make all these goals that I have come true and to give my life the post-graduation glow up that it deserves. So if you want to follow along and see how I'm doing with my 6-month creating my dream life challenge, then be sure to subscribe. If you want to follow me on a more day-to-day basis and see what I'm getting up to every day as part of, you know, the 6-month challenge that I've set for myself, this is my personal Instagram and this is my business Instagram, so this is where I'm doing all the work. This will have more of the behind the scenes stuff and then the fun stuff that comes along with being a freelancer and getting to create your own schedule and basically live like how I want to live it. So with all that being said, that is the end of my post-graduation glow up. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I shall see you in the next one.
𝗕𝘂𝘀𝗶𝗵𝗲𝗀𝗧